Anthony, in context it wasn't that funny, out of context it's less funny.
My report.
Okay.
That's good. That'll be a little bit less. All right. You ready? No. Now, camels.
I didn't know camels home for that. They're home.
All right.
It's all yours. Take one. All yours. You want it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're Jay.
Sad day when you see your most unlikely judicial branch of the Board of Elections.
We're getting there. I'm really interested. I love that. So that's
If I wasn't a pro temp, I'd be like, screw it. You know,
But so what I'm trying to understand is the limitations.
I know I'm pro temp because my badge is everything. This is a two-go version. The express version. What do we do now?
Who are the three write-ins under? Hey guys, it's not the
Gray.
Gray. Oh, and Deming? Yeah, I do. Okay.
All right. On now. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a distinct pleasure that I call the second meeting of the 6th Undergraduate Senate to order. Madam Clerk, please call.
Mr. Asanasio.
Present.
Mr. Balwell.
Present.
Mr. Caddick.
Present.
Mr. Keating. Mr.
Shimalusium.
Less.
I usually wrote it out phonetically and I can't do it.
Okay.
One more time.
Shim, less key.
Shim, less key. Okay, thanks. Mr. Deming.
Here.
Ms. Finn. Present. Mr. Gray.
Present.
Mr. Irwin.
Present.
Mr. Jallo.
Present.
Mr. Jones.
Present.
Mr. Coley. Ms. Leases. Present. Ms. McBride. Ms. Rosso. Ms. Richards. Present. Mr. Robinson.
Present.
Mr. Simmons. Mr. Thompson.
Present.
Mr. Wisnowski.
Wisniewski, present.
Wisniewski. Damn. New, not now. Okay. Mr. Yates.
Present.
And Ms. Yu. Mr. Speaker, with 17 members present, quorum is achieved.
Are there any members of the public wishing to speak? Seeing no members of the public wishing to speak, we'll move on to adoption agenda. I'd like to entertain a motion to adopt the agenda.
Mr. Speaker, it's so moved. Second.
Is there a second? Are there any objections? Seeing none, the agenda is so approved. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the journal.
Mr. Speaker, it's so moved. Second.
Are there any objections to approving the journal? Seeing none, the journal is so approved. And we'll now move on to reports of officers, beginning with Vice President Ms. Maya Tagawa.
Someone has my email.
Don't play games. Smooth.
Yay.
Well, for those of you that I've not had the pleasure of meeting yet, I am Maya Tagami, the Vice President. Just a few things, this will be a pretty brief report to go over. After the completion of Artemis Ward Week, which was quite a success, the Director of Events, Jimmy Kim, is now working on completing our V-Force, which we put together for those of you that are new. The V-Force is going to be our volunteer task force, which we can use for all of our programming efforts, either through the Department of Events or with SUP and KPU, and then it's at the disposal of all of AUSG. It's a way for students to get involved with programming and have experience in the preparing and planning aspects as well as the actual execution of the events. And it's a way for them to get involved without having to put a huge time commitment in and kind of seeing what we're doing. So currently, Director Kim is putting together applications to completely solidify the process and get moving forward with that. The Student Union Board is preparing to announce their big concert for October 29th tomorrow, so definitely be able to look out for that. It's pretty exciting for the event that we're going to be putting on. And currently, Director Cornell is finalizing his spring schedule for next semester, which will include both comedy and more musical performances, as well as a lot of co-sponsorships with various initiatives that other departments are trying to put on. Special Programming Event Commission is currently working with ideas to kind of launch a new campaign to get to provide a new outlet for students to give suggestions for programming they would like to have on campus, and a way that then we can help facilitate that and make it happen. And we're also in the works with working with the Center for Social Media and the AU Vets to put on an event for Veterans Day, and more details will come along with that once all of those plans are finalized. And then the Kennedy Political Union had a great, successful event with Gloria Steinem in conjunction with Festival of Women's Initiative. There was a very high attendance, and it was very well received among the AU community, and we're delighted to have her. Regretfully, the Young Guns event was canceled due to an unexpected change of vote in the House. But we are working on rescheduling that event soon, and we're confident that will happen and be a great event. And Director Levitt is also working on finalizing his spring schedule as well. And so, if there are any questions or concerns or suggestions, as always, please feel free to contact me.
Are there any questions for Vice President Tagami? Mr. Dunn.
Point of order.
Yes, sir. We'll point you
Does
out.
Mr.
He's the
Point of
RJ
information, something, does Mr. Dunham have speaking rights?
Yes, sir. I'll allow Mr. Dunn to speak.
He's RJ president, okay.
Yes, Mr. Dunham?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for your vigilance, Mr. Gate. Mr. Dunn, coming from RHA, just wanted to see how the progress was going. I know I talked to our own Vice President of Programming, Ms. Silva. Just on the SG side, what's going on with Founders Day? How's that going?
Well, I know Founders Day was quite a bit of a concern for everyone, considering everything that happened last year. But I can say quite confidently that I've been working a lot with Director Shore and as well as Amanda Silva in RHA programming. And they've continuously gone to many different site visits. Currently, they are in the process of finalizing the venue. And we have a date that we are looking forward to set. There's a lot of details that I can't really give at this time because they're still in the process of being finalized. But site visits have been made. Event proposals are almost completed completely, and we're almost already, before even November, ready to have our site selection announced and the date